Hands up who doesn't know everything about mental health. All right? I think a lot of us have a bit of an anxiety and a bit of a worry when it comes to mental health because we feel like we don't know as much as maybe we should. And I want to show you that you don't need to know much at all about mental health to be of great help to anyone that you know that might be suffering. And I want to use an example of like physical health, yeah, because that's something that we all relate to a bit more. It's all something that we feel like we have more experience with, although that might not actually be the case when we get down to looking at it properly. But I want you to imagine that your closest friend, say like your best friend, has called you up and they tell you that they're suffering with some illness that they've been diagnosed with, and it's so rare they don't even have a name for it yet, and they really don't know what it's going to do to them, but they're in hospital, they're in a bad way, and they really don't know what the outcome is. Now, firstly, picture how that's going to make you feel, and then think about the action that you would take over that. So for me, if I found this out about my best friend, the first thing I'm going to do is think if I need to be there, I need to get there. I might try and find out, or do a bit of Googling, try and find out what I can about the illness. But essentially, I'm going to get there. I might pick up some chocolates or some grapes or something on the way to the hospital, but I'm going to find out the visit time and I'm going to visit, yeah? So when I get in there, I'm going to spend some time with them. I'm not going to show up with quotes or start giving them reasons why they don't deserve to have this illness, or why they should pull through. You need to pull through this for your kids and all that. I'm not going to do that because I don't know enough about the illness. I don't know the outcome. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to ask them how they feel. I'm going to ask them what it feels like. I'm going to ask them about their concerns, their worries. And I'm not going to offer any advice because I don't know. But that doesn't mean that the being there is any less important. I'm going to be there. I'm going to spend that hour with them. I'm going to sit with them. I'm going to visit. And look, when my time's up, I'm going to come away. And I'm going to finish by saying that I'm there. I'm going to let them know that I'm there, that I might not have the answers, but that I want to be there. And in doing that, I would hope that after I leave, that I would have had some effect on them just by being there. And so we should take that into mental health because it's the same, yeah? Just because someone's suffering with something that I don't understand, the last thing I'm going to do is start giving them quotes, start telling them all the reasons why they shouldn't be suffering with what they're doing. I'm going to show up to their darkness. I don't know, grab a candle, metaphorically speaking, on the way, yeah? And I'm going to visit, or I'm going to sit for a while. I'm going to let them tell me how they feel. I'm not going to offer any solutions because I don't have them. I'm going to be there. I'm going to visit. So you don't need to know everything about mental health to help people. It's about listening. And it's not even about understanding. It's about listening. It's about a desire to be there. And that's how we're going to be there for people that are struggling internally. That's the people that have had the best effects on my life. The people who've come and sat with me for a while. The ones who said, I'm here. Gave me a space, created the space. In being there for somebody, being fully present and listening, you create a space. You change the environment that they're in. And you do that by listening. So that's just to continue the theme. Depending on how the week goes, I want to try and focus on what we can do ourselves to change the ways that we all view mental health. So hopefully there'll be more videos to come this week, and they're all going to be based around what we can do. They're going to be based around looking in and listening. So practice. When someone's telling you that they're struggling with something, practice not offering a solution. Practice just listening. Practice just sharing how it's making you feel. Practice creating that space and see the difference in the way that you affect the person who's struggling.